So ROBLOX, which of course is being pilloried by a base fan of Maddie, Ruben Sim, who I've always assumed is Chinese, but I think he's actually white. I don't know why I've assumed this. Um, this guy, I think what happened is like he had like the Blockland origin story. He was like a Roblox player, and then he realized that Roblox was like full of like and he realized that because he was a creator on YouTube that did Roblox content. And then he realized that like Roblox is like this evil corrupt company that basically profited off child predators and didn't do anything about it. So he started up like a one man jihad against Roblox, and this has culminated in like international pressure against the company, stock shareholder revolts against the company. There was that one guy that published this dossier about how Roblox is like doing absolutely nothing about child predation, and this company, like what they do, and it's an interesting tactic that's completely legal. I even asked Hardin because I was so confused by this. What they do is they write hit pieces that are designed to harm the reputation and stock value of a company as much as possible. And they know that they're going to publish these articles, and they know that they have a lot of pull in the financial sector. So right before they publish the article, they open short positions really hard against the company. Then they dump the article. It harms the share value of the company, and then they limit the stop, or they stop the short, and they make a bunch of money. So that's their political protest against Roblox, and it's a interesting financial strategy. Maybe the foundation can do something similar. That would be really funny. But they have taken some more changes, and there's a funny quote in this that Roblox with Google, OpenAI, and Discord launched the robust open online safety tools, or Roost, a nonprofit focused on building free open source tools to fight child exploitation. Children younger than 13 are no longer able to send DMs. I can see that being a good thing or a bad thing, because it's like they're just going to move to Discord then. And parents can access their child accounts for their own devices rather than their children's devices. But the CEO, David Baszucki, made this very interesting statement. If you're not comfortable, don't let your kids be on Roblox. That's not the statement you want to make as a CEO of like a company that's already market saturated. Like as many people playing Roblox right now, or like how many people are ever going to play Roblox. It's sort of like you don't want to tell parents, hey, don't let your kids play this shit game. We don't give a awesome. This is like an expose video. Who the fuck is this? Rumpel Andreas Ronberg, creator of Cry of Fear, accused of grooming. He posted censored nudes of a girl he was grooming to prove his innocence while sleepwalking on Ambien. She doesn't even remember if she was 17 or 18. Okay, what is Cry of Fear? Don't talk to Rumpel, Cry of Fear. Where the fuck is this? How did I get this? It's a Half-Life mod? What the fuck? It is a Half-Life mod made into an indie survival game. And now Andreas Ronberg is 17 years old. I don't know. That's legal in Sweden. I don't know. It's a bit saying that you were sleepwalking on Ambien when he did it, though, is a bit of an excuse. He enjoyed his game and music. I wonder if this was Andreas projecting his own perversions. Let's see this. I can't read this. There were three little kitty. Oh, wait, okay. Now it took me like 30 seconds to like adopt this font and put it in my brain, but now I can read it. Three little. Is it kitties or baddies playing in the park? Said the first little. Go home. I cannot read this. Whoever whipped out their e-pen and penned this document did a genuinely horrific job. This is from the game. Yeah, I figured this out. I cannot read this. Let's go home, babies, biddies. It gets dark. The first two went on their merry way, but then the third stayed playing all alone, come here, child. Come with me. I guess it is kitties and not kitties. Come with me. I cannot read this. Yeah, I know this is not an actual note. Are you just? It's actual handwriting, though. You think, dude? I can't get over how dumb people are sometimes. Yeah, obviously it's not a real note, but it's real handwriting. You take a pen and you draw on your tablet, an e-pen. You take an e-pen and you draw on your tablet, and it's still your handwriting, even though it's not a real note. It's a real note in the sense that someone wrote it out, and whoever wrote the out can't write. The bushes whimpered softly. Okay, I got you. They say curiosity killed the cat. It is kitties then, I guess. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I'm not into horror, okay? I'm not into horror. Here's the true story. During the peak of the Five Nights at Freddy's craze, I played one round, and when the thing jumped at me, I pressed the escape button. And as it turns out, when you press the escape button in that game engine, it literally just immediately closes the game. You don't even get like a menu, it just exits. And then I just don't reopen it. So I never played Five Nights at Freddy's beyond the first minute. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. Sucks to be a fan of that game, I guess. Sucks to be this idiot sleepwalking on Ambien, posting 17-year-olds nudes on the internet. Next, let's see what's going on in the gay man industry. I heard that gay man was with the Black Samurai was being played. It said over 1 million people played that game, even though the Steam chart says less than 50,000 were playing that game. But apparently 1 million people are playing it. I don't know. I can't read PSN numbers, I guess. So let's see what the gameplay is like. What's life like as a black samurai in feudal Japan?
Here, for you, a gift of future color and joy. Blue anemone seeds. I had hoped to find a brighter bluer patch, but these were hardy. They will grow well, wherever you plant them.
What a thoughtful gift, Yasuke. I don't know what to say.
Really? I do not think I have ever seen you quite so tongue-tied.
Not yet, at least. I hope you aren't easily chilled. Do you think someone might see us?
Maybe.
Do you care?
Yes, because this is a feudal Japan, and if I am caught with my and a boy, I will be executed on orders of the emperor, especially as a honorary samurai. That is against the samurai code.
Not at all.
Ew. I didn't watch this beforehand. I hope they don't like cut the butt. Okay, no, there's no butt at the end. I was informed that character is actually a heckin' valid NB. So this is a gay black man samurai in feudal Japan about to butt a heckin' valid NB Japanese man. So that's what's going on in this game. I don't know why they made this. Assassin's Creed game, from my understanding, is very straightforward. You are a ninja or some other kind of stealthy boy, and there are bad guys, and there are things, and you want to kill and steal, respectively, the things. And apparently there's some weird plot about how you're a time traveler and you're killing and stealing to make history great again. That is my understanding of Assassin's Creed. However, this is now ass in Creed, where you are ass to ass and in the ass at the same time with the heckin' valid NB. I like how the voice actor for Yusuke, by the way, honestly sounds like an African immigrant who knows Japanese or has like a Japanese accent. Yeah, it honestly sounds like if you tried to get like a Nigerian to do like a phony Japanese accent, you're like, I can't do a Nigerian Japanese accent. I won't even try to. I won't bother you with that. I have never seen you so tongue-tied. Supposedly, this is the last one before they go bankrupt. Well, you know what? They deserve it for making you play. I don't know what to tell you. Next, Life is Strange. I played this game on stream. Many of you remember it as being a terrible, terrible game. All of the Life is Strange games pale in comparison to the absolute endless torment that was the first one. In the first one, things happened. Christian girls commit suicide. You are literally abducted into a dungeon, and the dungeon is like a metaphor because it's actually not a dungeon. It's a dungeon where a adult man kidnaps little girls, and instead of raping them, he photographs them as they die because he's like, I want to steal that moment of innocence. And it's like, okay, this is obviously a metaphor, but if you release this game with like a dungeon, it would traumatize all the 13-year-old girls that are actually playing it. So we're going to make this a photograph dungeon instead. And then someone else is actually dead before the game even starts, and it was revealed that it was inside the photograph dungeon that they were killed. And basically everyone almost dies horrifically in the photograph dungeon because of it. And then at the very end, either your best friend dies. Oh, and the game opens with your best friend being shot. And the game ends either with your best friend actually dying for real this time, no cap, or your entire town where you grew up being obliterated from the face of the earth so that you can have your lesbian romance. This game, nothing happens. Nothing at all. Literally nothing. Some weird lady, some Arab dies, but they're not even dead. You immediately learn how to travel between existence, and then they're alive and boring for the rest of the game. That is this game. It sucked. It was so terrible. It was very hard to make fun of. And then immediately after I played this game, it was announced that they're doing a round of layoffs. And now, for whatever reason, Life is Strange Double Exposure has somehow won an award for Best Social Awareness? Social Impact. There is no social impact in this game. The most interesting thing about the writing of this game was that there is a tranny in it. The tranny is a professor, and he's voiced by a tranny, and he sounds like a that smokes, to be specific. And the tranny is a mean, vindictive, petty asshole, and actually the best character in the entire game, because every other character is so like stilted and cringe and boring, but the tranny has like all this personality, and their personality sucks, and it makes me feel like it's I think we even looked this up, and it was written by the tranny that voiced it or whatever so it's like this self-insert character that is like portrayed in the worst way possible, but I feel like the that wrote it felt that it was really cool when he was writing it, and he just comes across as a complete dickhead. So I don't know what kind of social impact they think that they had, but they won an award for it. I feel like Dustborn, if I was running the Game Awards, I would have given social impact to Dustborn, because it was a much more funny game and much more interesting. And there are gals, and also there are Glenn Beck radio gals that are warning people about illegal immigrants. So, what I'm saying is that Dustborn got snubbed, is what I'm saying. I was gonna say, I was thinking while I was watching this gay romance that I have been seeing less and less white female black male pairings in media and advertisements, which is to my preference. I do not enjoy seeing this demoralization propaganda. But you know what I've been seeing more that makes me suspicious, chat? Black male, Asian female, or Asian male pairings in advertising. And it makes me wonder, have they given up? Have they given up to the backlash? Or, more likely, have the whiteys been so successfully buck-broken, but Asians still have like this really strong in-preference, and now they're just trying to buck-break Asians? You don't have to convince Asians not to procreate. It's true. They've already been buck broken.